slayed the dragon that is Module 1, and you're ready to tackle the remaining modules with a dignified bravery. While the content may get a bit more difficult, these world building videos are here to get you inspired, to massage your mind into a place of creative intuition, and to get you prepared for Module 2's Scratch project, which will have you building an animated avatar builder. In this video, we're going to put a little life into our worlds by brainstorming their inhabitants. We'll discuss core elements of species building and folk building, and lastly, we'll contemplate what sort of societies and cultures exist within our new worlds. So get your pen and papers out, because it's world planning time.
It's world planning time.
Before continuing this presentation, a quick disclaimer. Worlds don't need inhabitants. The rest of this video will focus on your world's inhabitants, but it's totally possible that you've dreamed up an entirely empty world. If this is you, next module, Module 3, covers terrain, geography, physics, and other aspects of world building that still pertain to empty worlds and may intrigue you. But for now, we're focusing on the beings, the animals, the inhabitants, folk, and culture that fill your world. With that out of the way, let's talk about life and who's living it, how, and when. Honestly, on the topic of being building, we can go infinite spaces, and this is truly one of those creative rabbit holes that is fun to go down. When thinking about our world's inhabitants, it's best to get your mind into a quiet place, a moment of zen. Throw out everything you know about humanity. Your inhabitants don't even need to be humanoids. They can be trees, vapor, noise waves. That being said, what is their form? For the hard builders out there, this could be a great time to develop some sort of evolutionary process. Most earthly animals have developed various adaptations because of the environments they live in. Maybe your world's inhabitants are giant bugs who've adapted pincers for aiding them in battle, wolf people with large ears that allow them to hear for miles, a phosphorescent breeze that only hums in specific frequencies in order to keep your world's volcanoes from erupting. Again, this is all up to you. While a world's climate, physics, and geography may affect their inhabitants, the relationship is mutual, and worldly inhabitants often have an effect over the worlds that they inhabit. Think of the long-term effects of social interaction on your planet. Is your world in a state of crisis, utopia? Is there tension between different inhabitants in your world? Is your chosen inhabitant a ruler of some sort, or the lowest on the food chain? In Octavia E. Butler's Earthseed series, we follow Lauren and her daughter Larkin as they explore a dystopian version of America set in the 2020s. The main characters possess the spiritual trait of hyper-empathy and develop a religious system that bears the series' name. Are your inhabitants spiritual, empathic, scornful, religious, comedic, robotic, cartoonish, careless? Are they even sentient or conscious at all? All of these answers and more you can come up with while brainstorming for your avatar building project. And on that note, this has been a wonderful round of World Building Theory. Tune in next time.